do the how they're currently feeling. This was the second question that was in the poll, and so that's what we're going to focus on. I am going to take a look a little bit into your energy in the beginning so that y'all can kind of tell if whatever, you know, pile you choose is the pile that's really meant for you. So you can pick up on how you're feeling about this person as well. And then we'll get some advice. I'm hoping to get some charms, some little of my statement cards, and yeah. Okay, so with that being said, we have 3 piles to choose from. The first pile here is the Final Rose Tarot. This is a newer deck that I just got. And then this is a Moonstone. It's not real shiny or anything, but I mean, I guess it is in some places. There's a little bit of a black spot in it down here though. I'm still learning about crystals and stuff, so yeah, I know. There's a lot to learn. Pile 2 here is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And then this is just it's Labradorite, but it's the sun and the moon. Okay. In this deck right here, if y'all read tarot, by the way, if you like this deck and you have it, you really, really need to read the companion guide, because the author that wrote in there are some really amazing descriptions of these cards. And yeah, I would highly recommend that if you haven't done that. And then pile 3 is the Tarot of Curious Creatures, which I haven't used in a while. And this is a piece of moss agate moon. Okay. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at pile 1. So if you chose the Last Rose Tarot and this piece of Moonstone, then this is going to be a reading. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so before we get tarot, we're going to go ahead and get some oracle cards. I'm going to get some of these first. These are the animal spirit oracles. We're going to get one of these to kind of see what kind of energy you're in towards this person. Okay, that way you can see like if for sure if this is your reading or not, if you feel this way. And then we'll also get some of the rose oracles as well. Okay, can I have one card please for pile 1? How's pile 1 feeling about this person that's on their mind? Okay, we have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Number 62. Well, this person feels, or I'm sorry, you feel as if you are feeling like this person is making progress, but slow progress. It's like you feel as if it's taking some time for this person to like come around in some kind of way. Either come around towards you, come around with their emotions. You could be a water sign, or this person could be. You feel like they're kind of just kind of going with the flow of things, but at a very slow and steady pace, you know? I think that you feel like, I think that you feel like this person may not be happy where they are, or may feel like this lack of harmony in their life right now in some kind of way. And they're also carrying some old wounds along with them, which is kind of preventing them from either coming forward with their emotions in some kind of way, or just being someone that is, you know, kind of has a hard time being vulnerable in a situation. You definitely see this person as someone that, I mean, I feel like you feel like they're in some way gonna come back around, or like coming towards you in some kind of way, but you just feel like they're taking their time. And I think that you are very much aware of this person's energy, and I think that you're aware that it's gonna take them some time, and you're being patient with that. I don't feel like you want to be patient. I feel like you have to be patient. And in order for things to be successful between the two of you, you have to allow this person to become vulnerable when they feel ready to, and not you pushing this person into that. There's a stillness that you carry with you right now about the idea that this person is someone that is eventually going to come back around to you. There's a trusting nature in that you feel, or you're trying to feel. You know, you're trying, it comes along with this trying to be patient. Trying to be patient on someone to make a decision about how they kind of feel about you. You're not trying to push this person. This could either be someone coming back, you feel like coming back to you in some kind of way, or this could be someone that you just started to date, okay? You're trying to get to know, but you're like giving them time to figure that out. You're not pushing them in any kind of way. What else can you tell me about how Pile 1 feels about this person? Plant yourself here. Spirit is so funny sometimes. Integration and embodiment and grounded action. Yeah, you are just sitting here. Slow and steady wins the race. You're just sitting here waiting for this person. There are some deep-rooted feelings that I feel like you have for this person. And, you know, I think that there's a certain amount of understanding that those aren't going to go anywhere. And the only thing that you really have to do in this situation is kind of wait. There may actually be some mirroring energies here between the two of you, and the ability to grow, you know, to integrate all these feelings that you're feeling into a calmer, more balanced place, or this idea I think that you have that that's what needs to be done. And in order for that balanced place to come out into play between the two of you, then you have to be patient. You know, I think this is the idea that you've kind of wrapped yourself around. In order to be able to plant yourself here and not, you know, and stay grounded. This is kind of where you're at, where you're sitting at. It's almost like you know you're meant to be right here in this energy that you're in. And you're beginning to trust that. Yeah. You know, this is where you're stable, and this is where you feel like you know you need to be in order for this person to be able to come to you. I mean, it's anxious energy is such a wasted energy. You know it? I mean, the excitement of things builds up, the anticipation builds up, but really, I mean, anxious energy is, I feel like you're just wasting that energy you could be using on the excitement. I feel like you're just trying, my point is you're trying to get to this place to where you are very much trying to stay focused and grounded and trust and know that something's going to come your way. Okay, so tell me about, I'm laughing, guys, because there's just like a hint or more, I'd probably say a little more, of frustration behind that, of trying to be patient. But most of it is, I think that you're trying to put yourself into a position to where you feel grounded. It's kind of like, well, I have to. You know, I don't really have a choice here, but you're trying to handle it the best that you can. Okay. So what about this person, Spirit? We want to know what kind of animal spirit energy is this person in currently for Pile 1? What's this person feeling for Pile 1? What's their energy like? What are they feeling for Pile 1, Spirit? What's their energy like here? The snake spirit. They're getting ready to strike. And I'm going to tell you something. This is number 55. Not only does that add to 10, which is the closing out of a cycle, it's also a number of change. You know, 5 is that number of change. there's conflict that I think this person feels because of this. There's healing here that needs to be done. You know, I talked about, I think that you kind of picked up on this person's kind of some sort of heartbreak that this person's feeling, that they're needing to kind of slowly kind of, you know, in order to heal past some kind of heartbreak. I'm seeing 3 of Swords. So in order to heal past some kind of hurt, pain, whatever that is, that grief, you have to be able to be vulnerable and open yourself up to that. And if this person is someone that's normally not that way because they've been carrying a lot of that pain for a while, knowing that at this point that it's time for them to kind of do that. And I think the starting point of that would be kind of this, either this connection here with you, or if this is a new person that you're just now with, wanting to open up to someone. But definitely if this is someone from your past, it's definitely someone that's wanting, you know, time to heal. It's someone that has their eye on you and wanting to heal this connection, and it's like they're waiting to strike here. They're waiting to strike because they know it's going to cause some kind of tower moment. Hey, I feel tower energy here. Okay, I'm going to get one of these other cards here. They definitely have their eye on you. They're definitely trying to probably find information out about you, trying to figure things out about you, where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, if you're with anybody, before they kind of reach out or open up to you in any kind of way. Tell me more about how when this person's feeling about them. The bud, potential, promise. It's about to happen, and keep going. Well, if that doesn't tell you what I just got done saying, I don't know what will. This right here, guys, there's a heart, and there's that mirrored energy, but there's a heart here in the middle. I think this person is wanting to express some kind of emotion here. And with this being the bud, you know, it's just the beginning of it, just like we talked about. And I think you already know this. It's just the beginning of this person wanting to kind of express, not have expressed anything before, being kind of closed off to that in some kind of way, or not wanting to be vulnerable in some kind of way, like the beginning of that rosebud, but slowly kind of opening up to the idea of being vulnerable when it comes to their emotions and how they feel here. And it's about to happen. I'm telling you, this snake energy is pretty intense. Yeah, this is definitely like you're at the end here. This is so death energy here, death and tarot, because you're at the end of a cycle and you're going into a new one. So if this is a reconciliation, this would be the ending of something, conflict, loss, grief, whatever that is, and a beginning of some sort. You know? I want to get one of these for the connection itself. What about the connection itself, Spirit? What kind of energy is the connection itself in between these two? The Dolphin Spirit. This is number 20, which is Judgment. I love the Dolphin Spirit. The Dolphin Spirit is such a fun, playful kind of energy, and it's a, you know, friendship, and I mean, you know, it's dolphins. I mean, come on. But it says this and that are true. And this being judgment, I feel as if there's some kind of idea about possibly this person wanting to this person's wanting to gather some kind of information and find out what is true about you here. with this and that are true. So it's not that this is true or that's true, but apparently there's some things here that they're unaware of or don't know that they could be wanting to kind of figure out. With this being judgment here, it's someone that's wanting to have, well, not only is that new beginning that we talked about, making a decision to let go of the old things and kind of face judgment, face the truth, face the reality of what has happened here, are wanting to provide the truth and wanting to know the truth in the same sense is here. And this is like Three of Swords energy. I mean, Three of Cups here, like friendship, like coming together and some kind of celebration, you know, reunion of some sort. Okay, so let's get into tarot, because now I'm wondering if all these cards are going to come out. It's like Six of Swords energy, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, Judgment, possibly even death. All these are like tarot cards that are coming to mind. So even the Eight of Pentacles, really, because I think this person's kind of wanting to kind of work on this connection here. There's this, okay, there's a step that needs to be taken, a leap that needs to happen. That's what it is. And let's just both be honest. All of us, let's just all of us be honest. This, you're not going anywhere anytime soon. You are planted here. You plant yourself here. You are right here, grounded, no action. You know, you are slowly just going with the flow of things here. And this person is a snake. Like a snake in the grass that's just come up right on you, you know. This person could also be very attracted to you, and they could also be having those kind of thoughts as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Devil. This might be unexpected. Snakes tend to come up on us unexpectedly. Otherwise, why would we be standing next to one? Okay, so let's see what tarot says, Spirit. We have the Nine of the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Influencer. Okay. Well, that's a very single, kind of independent energy. But this is someone that I'm going to get some more before I say anything, actually. Before I say any of that, I'm going to go ahead and get some more. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is that lack of information here that they're trying to reach for. The Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. This is that communication. Also, if they're seeing you in this way, they see you as someone that may be very cold to them right now, which may be so, because I'm telling you, you planted yourself here. I don't know what you've said to this person or what happened with this person, but you have put yourself in a position to where I feel like you finally have gotten to a point to where you're grounded and where you are, and again, just trying to trust in the situation. This person may actually see this a little bit as maybe you being kind of closed off to them in some kind of way, but this person, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, they definitely want a new beginning here with you, but I don't know that necessarily they have made that decision final. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles. It's almost like this person wants a new start in some kind of way, but with this Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, they could feel isolated, they could feel lonely, they could feel left out, like I kind of talked about already with you in some kind of way. But the idea or thought of wanting to have a new start here is here. That's what this is. The Page of Pentacles, I mean, it's slow, like we've already talked about. I think you already picked up on that. But it's also something that's good, you know. something that's solid, a solid start. It could be even that this person is not wanting to be single anymore, or feels left out, or feels like, you know, they're not happy with this single kind of energy, wanting to kind of have a new start here with you because of that. Because they go straight from that to the Two of Cups. What does the Two of Cups clarify? There's the Tower. Just something I mentioned, I forgot over there. It's in reverse because I think this person has this idea. I always like look in the, you know, at an angle to the cards. And you have this Page of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. And then you also have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Tower in reverse. I think that this person doesn't want to stay in this place of being by themselves. They could feel is also, some of you, and I'm going to get another clarifier here now, but some of you, this person may feel as if they can't have a solid new start with you like they want, because maybe they're not in a position to be able to do that right now. Maybe they don't have anything that they can really give right now in order to have the solid new start. But they also want to avoid, I think that this person may also not only want to avoid you kind of getting into connection with someone else, but I think they also want to avoid losing you. I mean, that's kind of the same thing. I think they feel pressured in some kind of way is what I'm saying. They want to definitely have some kind of transformation when it comes to this Two of Cups, though. When it comes to this partnership, when it comes to this connection that they have here with you. Can you have one more for the Tower in reverse, please? Queen of Pentacles. This person, there's a couple different ways I can read this, okay? If this is you, this Taurus energy, this person is, and also we have Libra here as well. This person is someone that is Scorpio, Cancer, is trying to, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like this is you. So I don't even want to go that route, to be honest with you. This person could be in some sort of partnership or connection. It doesn't have to be a love connection, but some sort of soul connection. Could be. There's something here that they could already be in, and they're trying to avoid a disaster when it comes to that person. Some Queen of Pentacles, somebody that's very grounded in their life. It doesn't have to be a spouse. It can be anybody that they feel next to them that's very grounded in their life. It could even be their mother, because it does say the single mom. But anybody that's like close to them in that kind of way. They could be trying to avoid some kind of disaster with that person. The other thing is, if this is you, and I do feel like your person's kind of starting to catch on or see that this deep connection that you may feel with this person is something that they don't want to lose. They don't want to risk any kind of loss with that, because you are someone that's grounded in their life. You could be someone that's you know, the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very prosperous in their life or has a lot of abundance, but someone that is capable of kind of giving love, time, things, just someone that can be grounded in your life. It's that go-to, you know, that person that you go to. When you need anything like advice or you know, love, understanding, you know, it comes in all different forms. It's that person that's in your life. This person could feel like that's how they see you, and they don't want to lose that. I'm gonna, nope. Actually, I think I like it darker than I do lighter. It's dark in this room, guys. I'm sorry if y'all can't see this up here very well, but My candles have this weird glare. Let's move it up just a hair. There we go, that's a little better. Sorry, I don't like it when y'all can't see all the cards because sometimes I go back and talk about them. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Wait, I want to see what this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So, I think this person is in a position to where they feel like they are, it's almost like these boundaries or this, I mean, this is a card of there being boundaries. I think this person may be wanting a new start with you, but they're kind of wondering about your boundaries or their boundaries. You know, we talked about them and opening up, being vulnerable in some kind of way. This could be referring to that as well. Wanting that solid new start with you, wanting, could be even wanting to, or trying to, or expecting kind of news or something from you in some kind of way. And they may feel as if you're someone that's kind of put up your boundaries. You know, they may be feeling that way about you. Like you've kind of put up those walls or those boundaries, and they want this solid new start, but they're unsure about it. That's why these are in reverse, maybe. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? This is that lack of information, clouded information, maybe even trying to figure out like a plan or how to act, you know, especially with it's about to happen and keep going yet. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is wanting to kind of give to you or offer you something in some kind of way, but they may feel like they're running out of time. I mean, they are worried, I think, about you being with someone. But they're trying to come up with how they're going to give to you in some kind of way. What they're going to give to you. How they're going to give to you. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of flippers that are happening over here. So they're not sure how to give to you. Yeah, you have the Four of Wands. Reflection. I mean, I'm sorry, the Four of Cups. Did I say Wands? That's weird. This person could be reflecting on having this reunion here with you or coming back to you in some kind of way. Or could just be reflecting on the fact that they feel like this, you know, harmonious kind of energy or something with you, like this connection here with you and how they feel about that. So with the Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, this person, I think, may be kind of a little weary of rejection, or maybe feeling like you've been just really rejected, and that they haven't been kind of giving to you in any kind of way. And you kind of in this position to where you're wanting clarity about that. But also I feel like this is also that this person's kind of wanting to offer you something, but kind of in this Four of Cups. I keep saying Four of Wands. I want to say Four of Wands so bad. This Four of Cups it's like this person's kind of sitting there and kind of reevaluating things to try to come up with this plan, possibly. Ace of, whoa, that popped right up. That's the King of Pentacles in reverse. So we have counterparts out here. You know, with this Ace of Wands and it being in reverse, I think this person lacks the direction that they should take, you know, towards you. Because I feel like they're going into this blindly. That's what I just heard. They're going into this blindly. They don't know, they don't have any power here. Not only is there no power here, this person, guys, this is weird, but they're becoming impatient with themselves. You know, like when you're trying to decide on something and you're sitting in this reflection mode, trying to figure out a plan. You just keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it. You want it to happen, right? You have that desire that's there, but you feel like you can't figure out which direction to take. And so you're sitting in a place to where you're starting to get kind of stubborn with yourself. You're starting to get irritated with yourself. Like, come on, you know, pull yourself together. Like, what? We need to be in control here. We need to be stable. What kind of position are we sitting in? What kind of plan do we have here moving forward? And it's like someone that's sitting there arguing with their self about it. What decision should I do? What should I do? What should I do? You know what I mean? And there's a frustration that they're building up within themselves because of that. Because I think this person does want to move in on you in some kind of way, because I think that they're afraid about you being with someone else. I also feel like they're afraid about just losing the thought of you in some kind of way. But them putting their walls down and becoming vulnerable with you is a challenge for this person. And communication could also be a challenge for this person, which is the same kind of thing. But how to communicate that and kind of to be clear, wanting to be clear. Queen of Swords. Whoa. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is a truth. If there's someone in their life, like I said here, that's grounded, okay? This person could be afraid of losing whatever it is that they do have, or losing, being in a position to where they have everything that they need and being afraid of losing that, which is kind of the same thing I said back here. So I think this is how this person kind of sees you. You know, I think that they kind of, I know I'm saying more about what this person is seeing in you, but the reason is because I think this person's in the middle of making some kind of decisions. And there's a lot of different energies I'm feeling, guys. A lot of like built up desires and frustrations and anxieties, and all of it's kind of coming out here. And I mean, we have cups and we have swords and we have the desire with those wands, you know, and then you're showing up here with the Two Pentacles, which is an energy that's trying to be grounded but is lacking a direction on how to kind of do that. There's a lot of different emotions that I'm picking up on. But this person could also be afraid of losing. I mean, when you have the Ten of Pentacles, it's either something that's in your life that is grounded, a material type thing, a relationship, a career, a home, you know, whatever it is that's grounded in your life, okay? And you take that and you flip it upside down. So that's taking a risk or a chance of there being some kind of heavy loss there. And that, I feel like, is maybe even a truth that this person's having to sit on. And they are seeing, I think that they almost kind of feel like you have more power over them in some kind of way. I don't necessarily feel like that's something this person likes. You could be someone that's kind of, you know, something else is that this person may be afraid that you have more power over your emotions than they do. That is strange. That's one of the things that runs through this person's head. And I'm going to tell you, this person has a lot of stuff running through their head about this. There's a lot of different anxious energies that are going on here. Let's get one more for the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Chariot. There's the other side to this. I feel like this person is kind of they're wanting things to move in a positive direction from feeling this lack, this instability in their life. They may have went through some kind of failure, something that didn't work out in the way that they anticipated, wanting that to change for the better, and kind of wrapping their head around this truth or this reality of that. And definitely this is forward movement with this Chariot being here. Tell me more about the Chariot. Ten of Swords, rejected. Rejected. I think that this person sees you as somebody that is, yeah, I mean, I'm going to agree with the first thing that I kept saying about, it's not like they see you as cold-hearted or anything. They just see you as being someone that is in control, has power over themselves, and an idea of what they want. And it's like they see you as someone that may feel rejection because things didn't kind of move forward here. And they might be worried about losing you because of that. I think this person feels like you feel this heavy pain or heartbreak or ending. And, you know, the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse with this Chariot on top is like kind of saying, yes, this Ten of Swords is here, and I think this person just feels really rejected from me, and I feel like they're moving forward here in a positive direction and moving on past this loss. There's a bunch of different ways that I can read this right now, and the reason is because when this person thinks about you and how they're actually seeing you right now, they don't know. They don't know. There's a lot of mystery kind of energy here. They don't know what you're up to. They don't know what's going on with you. They don't know where you're at. I think they know how you feel because we don't have any of that. The only cups that we have here is this Two of Cups. I mean, I think they know how you feel besides the Four of Cups down here. I think this person knows that you kind of feel rejected too, and I think that makes them nervous. Because I think they see that you are strong. I think they see that you are powerful in some kind of way, especially over your emotions. And you can detach. And I think that they're afraid that you've detached emotionally from them and moved on. And there's a fear behind this. And I think that that's kind of at this point to why this person's feeling this need to kind of strike or take this opportunity. Yeah, there's that Three of Swords in reverse. So, and there's the Devil in reverse. And there's the Judgment. No. It looks like 20, but it's upside down. Goofy. It's it's the High Priestess. There's that mysterious kind of energy, secretive kind of energy, and the Three of Pentacles. This person's committed to working on something here with that Eight of Pentacles being there. They want to have a release of some sort of silence that has taken place. There's information that they're holding on to here. They want to release the negativity that maybe they feel like maybe you feel of them or think of them. This person is worried about how you're seeing them or perceiving them. And then the Three of Swords here being in reverse. Now that's about forgiving something and kind of moving forward. Overcoming that pain. It's, you know, being optimistic about getting over a separation or pain or heartbreak. And to have this Page of Pentacles, which is on this in this deck, called the Optimist, to be here. This person I feel like is wanting to come forward and heal past this. But there's a lot of this going on here that keeps them kind of stuck. It's all this middle energy that's kind of wacky. Oh, I should make a move. I'm afraid to lose this person. What if they've already moved on? It's almost like a progression into anxiety. That's what I'm seeing. Really, because they have this idea or thought of what they want, right? Ultimately, how they feel, what they don't want to happen. And you go from that, and then they start thinking about what they could lose, and then they get nervous about which direction they're going to take and how to even kind of come up with the plan for that. So they sit and they just reflect on it and reflect on it. What if, and this and this and this. And there's negative thoughts that go into that too. What if something bad happens? And so then they feel like they don't have any power to make a freaking decision or go in a direction that they want to go in. And they start thinking about, well, maybe pile one's kind of moved on past me anyway. That's their thought process about everything. They build themselves up towards this anxiety, and it just screws them over. They sabotage themselves. You know? I think this is getting to the point to where they're going to, I feel like this person's going to build up this anxious energy to come towards you because of the message from Spirit. It's something that's slow growing. Keep going. It's about to happen. Potential, promise. You know, there's some kind of promise that's here. I think that this person's kind of made too that at some point they're gonna say something or do something. I bury myself in work to forget you. This person could be trying not to think about this because they realize that it does build up that heavy and anxious energy. But I mean, they're kind of doing it to themselves because it's so frustrating. They get themselves here and then they kind of in here and they're in a good place and then they just start going down the stairs. You know what I mean? I don't react when people mention you, so this is definitely someone that's just walking around like nothing's wrong. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, they do. That energy's there. It's right on top of the Ace of Wands. They feel like, you know, with you showing up here as the Queen of Pentacles, if that's you, then this is someone that realizes that you are someone that you're always, the thought of you is always there. You know, and you're the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know how much more I can express this. But she's grounded in something. And you showing up here as yourself, as this plant yourself here. Same kind of energy. So they know this about you. They feel this about you. And they don't want that to change in some kind of way. I miss being with you. I am becoming a better person. I compare others to you. So if they've been with anyone else that you're aware of, maybe not, but I mean, it's just, they could be just comparing other people to you that they meet or that they feel like they could be attracted to in some kind of way. Okay, I regret lying to you has already turned out. Anything else? On the floor. We have, I feel you even though we're apart. That's kind of what I was saying here with this Queen of Pentacles. It's that kind of energy. Anything else, this person? Okay. I can't get enough of you, and I still have feelings for you. This is what I'm talking about. This person is like, you know, they're comparing you to other people. I feel like you're on this person's mind a lot. I think that's kind of frustrating. But they frustrate themselves because they can't quite get past making a solid decision. And at the end of it, I mean, honestly, you were the best thing in my life. At the end of it, this person is like, well, I just can't. It just won't go good. I just won't do it. They talk themselves out of it every time. Okay, so let's get some of these. Okay, what would this person, or more advice here? Here and now. Fate. See, it says your true love is already a part of your life, and this is a destined partnership. With that Two of Cups being there, this person most definitely feels this connection here with you, regardless if they said anything to you or not. It's there. I think they may be becoming more tapped into it. That usually happens when you're not with somebody or you miss somebody. This is a struggle, okay? You and this person could be on very different pages in your life and in this moment, and feeling that faded energy is the struggle. When you feel something for somebody, but you're on completely different paths in your life or completely different spaces or pages or whatever it is, then it's hard. You know, it's really hard to figure out what to do in a situation like that. Play hard. I just got done saying it's so hard. And play hard. Time to goof off. Time to laugh, goof off, enjoy each other. Yeah. It's like, even if you're on different pages or paths with this person or to this person, they still cannot, the energy that you feel with one another and the connection that you feel with one another is like an undeniable thing. And it's hard to kind of wrap your head around that knowing. You know what I mean? I think this person's kind of struggling with that. So I'm going to get some eyes in to see the future of the connection. We'll get some Moonology and postcard from Spirit, initials, so I'm close. Okay, future of this connection here. For pile 1, there you go. Love is the key. It's crazy, guys, because I actually have a keychain that sits up here on my desk that says love is the key. Missing you. Yep. Single, see? I think wisdom, crossroads, spiritual, very soon, deception. Remember I said there's a snake in the grass? Well, this could be the snake in the grass. They could be just kind of being sneaky whenever they come back in some kind of way. It could happen kind of fast because I think this person would go off at impulse, to be honest with you, because of this back and forth energy and this frustration that's behind it. So the first card out was love. Feelings are real and true, and a connection between lovers, a feeling of complete emotional happiness. That's the thing. I think this person feels or has developed these feelings in this missing you energy, in this, I mean, this person misses you. This person misses being around you. They miss feeling your energy around them. And the key here in the middle that I think this person may be kind of coming aware of and knowing that they have to kind of make a decision here is that, I mean, this is, they love you. And I think this is kind of information or an understanding, because this is the yes card, this is the yes answer, that this person's come into in this missing you energy. Like, holy cow. Where did I miss pile 1? Where is pile 1? You know, and they're sitting at this crossroads trying to make a decision. And they may be just kind of getting wisdom on if you're single, even that, you know, or it's just also that idea of them just feeling that way and wanting to kind of be with somebody. And it makes them miss you. Okay. Moonology. Can I have a card for pile 1, please, of this connection moving forward? Okay. We got 3. We got detoxify, full moon in Taurus. There's that Queen of Pentacles energy again. Taurus is, you know, Venus and that loving energy that's there. But detoxifying, it's almost like clearing out, expressing all the emotions that you feel so that you can have that new start, right? Kind of, look at this, relax. New moon in Cancer. And be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. So these signs may be significant. Taurus, Cancer, and Leo. And we also have more Cancer at the bottom of the deck. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurities. If you feel yourself start to seep into insecurities because this person's kind of dragging their feet here in some kind of way, or taking a long time, or whatever that is, push through those, okay? Because that's only going to lead to a negative place. And I think that you're already aware of that. I think that Spirit just want to kind of remind you of it. Relax. Okay? It's in the middle of the reading. So, and my ears just started ringing. Stay in that energy of that turtle that you are. Just be in the flow of things and just relax. See how the waters are just calm and still here? And it says new moon. So a new moon, when it comes to Cancer, which is I feel energy, it's the 4th house. So we're talking about that stability, that foundation. Relax, okay? Know that if whatever's meant for you will come back around. Know that, and it will. Know that, and it will. Before you know it, it will. Or you can spend time having this anxious energy for no reason, and it's going to come back around anyway. You know what I mean? What do you want to be in? There's a call for you to detoxify that space, your space, and relax. And be humble. Something about this be humble, I feel like, as far as that being the moon in Leo, there's an idea about listening to this person, or kind of, you know, also for them as well. I think that Spirit's asking both of you to be in this place, but for them to be humble in a situation, let's just be honest, it's not easy. It's not the easiest thing. And for you either, you know, as far as pushing through insecurities. But patience, relax, okay? There's things that have to be cleared out. The time is necessary. Okay. I'm going to take this one, actually. I'm not going to take these two, but I feel called to this one. Okay. It says, celebrate life. Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. It doesn't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about embellishing and, It's about embellishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present in all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You're special as much as, I just got a message. I'm going to try to get through this before I say it. You are special as much as you are also, here's that long word, I can't say it, guys. I can't. I just can't do it. It just won't come out of my mouth. I'm sorry. It just cannot come out of my mouth. But you're special, okay? One with the world, individual yet part of a whole, part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where you are saying you are on the right path, you're on the right track. Even if your ego self doesn't see that, let your soul check in with your spirit. Keep going. Keep going. Another reminder, Spirit loves you, life loves you, and we love you. So first off, the message I got up here, Oh man, I hope I don't lose it. I should have said it. Your destiny is in your present and all the life's adventures in your allowing inspiration to lead you. Standing part. Okay. I know what it is now. So if you have any kind of people around you that are aware of this connection and you're feeling insecurities come through, perhaps maybe they're saying things to you about maybe you should just let this go. This person is, clearly not coming back around, or they clearly don't want you for some reason, or whatever that is, and it's causing these insecurities to come up. There's a reminder here that popped up that's kind of saying that's what part of you need to detoxify yourself from, is those thoughts. Allowing other people to create those thoughts inside of you is kind of disrupting this flow-like energy that you're trying to be in, okay? Always remember, nobody knows your situation like you do. Nobody lives your situation like you do. And nobody has to live your situation but you. You're the only one that knows all the ins and outs and how things have unfolded for you. So if somebody else is giving you advice about the situation, and it could be bad advice because they don't know all the details, they don't know all the little things. Even if you've told them that, they're only looking at it through the eyes of their own pain, of their own projection of what they've experienced in their life. So their advice could look a lot different than yours. That doesn't mean you don't have to listen to them. I'm just saying it does mean you don't have to take it. So change the subject. So just change the subject. Because people can do that to us. And then before you know it, here we're off thinking God knows what, about ourselves, and being all insecure about ourselves. And it wasn't even our thoughts to begin with. You know what I mean? We were in a good place up until then. I'm going to get some more. Oh my gosh. I think I see friend in the bowl. No, I lied. There's no D. Well, bummer. But we have FRZ, or N, I guess, U, LEOIF, and another I, hashtag, and a 7. So 7's that alignment. Things coming into line. Also the Chariot, remember we saw that. So moving things forward, moving in a positive direction, taking the reins here. This person, I feel like we'll get to that point. Yeah, you may have to be a little patient. I see frizz in the bowl with one Z, so I feel like that could be kind of stating that maybe there's just a lot of static, that this person's experiencing. They have to kind of get through, work through. I have Lou. I don't know why I spelled that, but Lou. My grandmother's name's Lou. My middle name's Lou. Lou Anna. We also have I don't really see anything else, to be honest. R&R. Yeah. Relax. Get yourself some rest. Just chill. This person wouldn't it be nice if you just had this thought, new illusion, guys. Just have this new illusion that this person's coming back, or they're coming back to you, and just relax. And either way, I feel like Spirit's going to throw you what you need to know, whether something happens and they don't, or something happens and they do. But from now until then, you can be in the here and now, and you can just relax. I feel like that would be great if you could just do that. And then you won't have to worry about anything. Before you know it, like I said, it'll work itself out, won't it? Okay. Let's get more than that. That's not very many. I'm not picking very many out of the bowl here. Okay, so we have sabotage. I told you, this person keeps sabotaging this connection. They're doing it to themselves. Look, stop complaining. Reach out. Yep, they want to reach out. Gentle, quieted heart. This is important because it reminds me of humble. Be humble. Belong. Sex. Allow. And passion again. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person still has the hots for you if you're wondering. That is definitely still there. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonates. I hope this makes sense to you guys. And yeah, that's all I have. If you want a personal reading from me, my information for that is in the description box. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always. And I hope to see you soon. Hey, ℿ/2. So if you chose the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, I'm losing my voice. And this piece of labradorite stone with the sun and the moon on it. To me, this is a big signifier of balance and what's to be protected. That's a weird thing to say. Just came to mind. Thought I'd say it. What's to be protected? What brings in balance? Justice. Kind of having that sun that kind of comes in and kind of sheds light on everything that is illuminated. Needs to be illuminated. All those illusions that need to come to the surface. Freedom from that. I don't know why I feel the need to say all that, but for some reason I felt like maybe that has something to do with this person and what's on their mind in some kind of way, some kind of understanding that they may carry. Okay. I just saw the owl too. So I think that this person may carry some kind of wisdom of knowing, the wisdom of knowing. I don't know why I feel this sense that your person's really like intuitive or spiritual in some kind of way, where they have like this all-knowing, like the high priestess kind of energy of like spiritual insight and trusting in situations. Okay. Weird introduction, but let's get one of these. These are the spirit animal oracles to kind of see what this is going to be focused on. Your energy. I want to take a look at how you're feeling towards this person, so that way you can tell whether this is your reading or not. Okay. How's ℿ/2 feeling about their person, spirit? Yep. Cat spirit. Calm your independence. Claim your independence. I'm sorry. Number 13. It's death in tarot. That's Scorpio energy. Claim your independence. It's funny how this cat has two different colors of eyes. You may be someone that's trying to juggle ideas or thoughts. You may be someone that's trying to gain your own introspection of the situation with this person. Trying to decide how to claim your own independence. Possibly an idea or thought of how you see this person. There may be something to do with some kind of decision that's being made with you, and it could have to do with the ending of this relationship with this person, or letting go and deciding on how or where you want things to go from here. This cat has these, they look like dream catchers in its ears. It's like you're trying to listen to possibly, you know, your dreams, or what you see as your dreams, or see as, and this means, this is not only like a way of like an earthly thing, like your actual dreams, kind of listening to what it is that you want to expand on, you know, what is your wish come true in some kind of way to help make you help makes a decision, but also the fact that you could be spiritually having a lot of dreams that you're trying to, maybe you've been having repetitive dreams about this person in some kind of way, and you're trying to understand why, or trying to understand if there's some kind of meaning in that in some sense that could help you make a decision moving forward. Like you're trying to like reach out or look into that insight, and you could be doing that because it could be coming from the way that you see this person, and maybe that's something that they kind of do if they are kind of more spiritual. trying to like look into that. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicity signs about this person, and it's kind of getting into the point to where it's becoming overly obvious that there may be something deeper to this connection in some kind of way, especially with that Scorpio energy, that, you know, deep thinking that's taken place here. There's someone close to you. I do feel like you feel this way about this person, but I also feel like there's someone close to you that you may be trying to look at in a different way. If you weren't close to this person, how would you perceive this person? The things that they do, say, act. You're seeing this person that's close to you here, almost in just kind of a different way. This could be someone that you're dependent on in some kind of way, because claim your independence. They could be changing your views or your mindset of how you see the person that you're wanting to know about, the person that you feel so connected with. You're taking like this bigger perspective of how that's influenced you, and kind of wanting to gain the independence of knowing this person for yourself outside of outside influences. Okay. Not really what I was anticipating getting from this card, but I'm going to get some of these rose oracles to see if we can get a little more in depth about how you're actually feeling towards this person that you want to know about. I'm not sure why that came out in the way that it did. Maybe it's because this is the only time I'm going to really tap into your energy and not this person. Maybe that's a special message that some of y'all needed to hear to know that this is your reading. Tell me more about how ℋ/2 feels about their person. How does ℋ/2 feel about their person? Oh, I like this card. I have never seen this card before. Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Didn't I tell you that I think that this person is someone that is like looking towards the divine plan, looking towards, like, they have some wisdom about them. Some kind of, intelligence within and destiny. You may feel that about this person. You may feel like this person is in some way part of your destiny, a part of a bigger perspective, like I said, a bigger plan. And this could be coming up because of those possibly dreams or synchronicity signs, whatever that is for you, that's kind of been pushing on you, and you having to kind of look at that bigger perspective because of that. Can I get that out? But you definitely do see this person as someone that's maybe has actually a lot of wisdom that they carry within, and now you're kind of, in a way, starting to kind of understand this person's perspective of things, or seeing this person's side, or at least trying to see their side of things so that you can maybe better understand them. And I think that you are. I think that you're getting to where you better understand them and their side, or their point of view on the world, even how it works. There's something to this person that you feel like is helped you to grow in some kind of way in your life, and it's causing you to see this, recognize it, and say, well, there's something to this person. There's something to what they've said. There's something to what they've shown me. There's something to the things that or the way that they act, or the way that they present themselves into the world, or their wisdom that they carry, because it's starting to unfold, I think, for you in your life. And it's causing you to have this significant, like, transformation or change. So you're rethinking how you see this person because of that. And I'm telling you, there's someone here, I feel like, that is around you that you are looking in a different way. You're starting to analyze things that they say or do, and you're doing it in a very, like, cat kind of way, a very sneaky kind of way, where you're not really exposing yourself to this person, but you're really like taking inventory of everything that this person is saying or doing, and kind of later analyzing that and like removing the veil that this person may be trying to put in front of you. There's an outside influence in this connection, okay? I want to say that overall. There's some kind of outside influence on this connection that you're becoming aware of. And I think that's always been there. I think it's always been there. I just think that you're just now seeing it. So let's see what this person's energy is towards you, ℋ/2. How is this person, ℋ/2's mind? How are they feeling about ℋ/2 spirit? How are they feeling about ℋ/2? Giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Imagine that. It's also the number 29, which is the number 11. You have 13. I didn't mention this because I was just stuck on death there in tarot, but with 13, it's like, you know, the new beginning with that 1. The 3 is that growth together. You have that foundation that you're trying to figure out what foundations you want to set here. That's that decision that I feel like was coming out for you. But for your person here, them being on this life path, number 11, them being in this energy of the giraffe where they kind of tower above everything else, being able to see that bigger perspective, you're absolutely dead set. Your intuition is right here about this person, seeing the divine plan, seeing the bigger picture of how things are going. And they have made this decision about you, made this decision about the situation or this connection, that they're going to continue to kind of move forward. And that, yeah, this idea around if this thing is meant to come together, that it's going to come back around. Trying to see like a better, you know, we're so anxious to get our way sometimes that we don't realize that there's other things going into play in order for us to be able to get something that we desire. And I think that this person's kind of seeing that. They're kind of having this thought in their head about you, about the situation, and how deeply they kind of want to experience something here with you, but having this inner wisdom of knowing that this is going to take some time, and that there may be things in the background here that you're having to kind of go through or learn or experience or heal or whatever that is, that needs that time. And being kind of respectful of spirit or respectful of the divine plan, and allowing themselves to kind of stay in this energy of just knowing. That's how this person's feeling. And it's this person still has this really soft kind of energy for you. It's like real soft, like when someone bats their eyes at you. That's what I'm feeling like in my head with this giraffe. There's a soft energy that goes into this, that this person feels for you still. And it's part of what helps them to understand or want to see, want to have faith, or want to feel like there's a divine purpose and a higher perspective to things because of the way that this person is seeing you. So if you felt like this person sees you in a negative way, I don't feel like they do. I feel like that they're in an energy, not that they never have, it's like they're just now they're in this energy of trying to know what they feel and trust in those feelings. And they don't feel any, I feel like they feel good, you know, or trying to feel good. Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, and scarlet codes. This person is again, you're dead set here. You have a heavy intuition here, especially with that Scorpio energy. You just may have this understanding, or you know what? You may have some kind of psychic energy around you, and it may be coming to you through your dreams, and you may be kind of comparing those dreams to reality. It's causing, oh, okay, this is so strange. But this is kind of awesome. So your dreams, you're having these psychic visions that are coming to you in your dreams, right? And it's about this person and this connection. And what's happening with that, it's almost like Spirit's kind of illuminating things to you in your dreams that's making you see a future energy of things, possibly even past energies that you didn't see before, and it's playing it out in your dreams in a way to where you're questioning everything. And I think for a while you may have put that on the back burner. You may have put that aside and tried to not focus on it or say it's just a dream, or whatever. But I think it's happened to the point to where now it's like it's hard to kind of get away from, because it's so prominent on your mind, right? This ancient power here with this person and expression and activation, yeah, whatever's happened here between you and this person has really, I think it's done this person like a favor to a sense. It's purposeful because they're being put in this like direction of trusting and knowing, and it's activating all these new codes of wisdom that they didn't have before about like the divine plan, about their own destiny, about being on the right path, and about allowing and accepting things to kind of take place or happen for them. Connecting energies. Okay. Those kind of just came flying out. The child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. And the sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Guys, this is this connecting energy between the two of you. And this is this gentleness that I was referring to here. And this tenderness that this person feels for you, this inner child, this child within. This nurturing kind of energy is how this giraffe is like, this is how I'm representing the giraffe energy here as well. It's like, yeah, this person's like inner feminine is very much connected to you and your innocence. And it's like no matter how they perceive you in some incidents, okay? So if they have any kind of negativity that comes out of the connection itself, they always revert back to this tenderness, this innocence, and this inner mothering feeling. And then this may have a lot to do with the fact that this person could be real spiritual, but could just kind of have this knowing and understanding that kind of everything happens for a reason, or there's reasons behind learning and decisions that we make and growing and all that, healing from that. And this inner mother, like comforting, like Empress energy, it causes them with that knowing to maintain this kind of innocent way of looking at you, this gentleness that they have with you, this understanding. Like this is someone that I think would forgive you for anything. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but that's the way that's the way they feel. Like that's the energy I'm feeling. And this is connecting energy. So you may actually feel the same way about this person. But for some reason, theirs is a lot more known than yours is. I think that you're still kind of exploring your feelings. Sacred union, you could be coming into union with this person, but this is also union with self. But it does say inner and outer relationships. I think that because of the inner union that the two of you have both possibly recently like kind of came into, this new understanding of self, the way you see things, your perspective, this person's idea of their divine purpose or path, and that knowing is caused this union to take place as well. So you could be coming into union with this person soon. That's the connecting energy, sacred union. Okay, so let's get some tarot. Let's see how this person's feeling about you currently. So how is this person, for ℋ/2 Spirit, how is this person feeling about ℋ/2? How is this person feeling about ℋ/2 Spirit? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands in reverse. It's almost like this person's kind of giving up on opportunity of being able to be successful in this connection with you, but it's not in a negative way. It's just, again, that kind of giving this over to the universe. They are afraid in a way of, I think this person's afraid that you see them if you've had this person on a pedestal, I think this person's afraid of how you see them now. With this, I mean, this is the Wheel of Fortune, but it says change, and it's in the reverse, so it's like not a good change. You know, this could be a misfortune. This could be a having no control over how someone is kind of perceiving you. And the Six of Wands, like, you know, falling off that pedestal, a fall from grace, a fall from how someone recognizes you, or even having some kind of understanding of how you feel about this person and who they are as a person or their character. They could be afraid that you see them in that kind of way. I think that's something that doesn't make this person feel very good. Yeah, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is someone that, again, this is that nurturing, motherly like energy here with the Knight of Wands. This person may feel as if that you see them as someone that's uses emotion or uses their emotions to be able to get what it is that they want. Or maybe they're just mostly fixated on more of the passion of a situation or the excitement than so much being focused on opening up. And using, okay, so it's Cancer energy, Queen of Cups. In reverse, someone that uses that emotion and feeling to kind of how do I want to say this without being, they're afraid that you're looking at them in like an emotionally manipulative kind of way, like they're just here for certain things in this connection. And I think that makes this person pretty upset, to be honest with you. Because I don't feel like that's at all this person's intention. Now, this is something that's coming up, I feel, because I think this person is very set on who they are as a person. And I think that they really have this like motherly type of energy. Queen of Cups is also that. But this inner like motherly type of energy here. And like they mean well. And I feel like they feel like their character's being judged by you in some kind of way. So, with that being said, as far as how this person is feeling about you, I feel like they think that you are kind of bottling up your emotions, or your emotions may not be the same as theirs, or at least you're not willing to express them. And that maybe this is something that you are just wanting to be in, is this hot and cold energy, you know, this person, there's an unknown here with this person. And I think that's why there's so much trying to step into this, looking towards the divine plan, purpose. So when this person thinks about you, these are like these different thoughts that they think, is basically the whole meaning of this connection and what it means to them and what it means to you and how different that could be, and trying to accept that in some kind of way. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. This is really hard for this person, this energy that they're sitting in, of this unknown, kind of unexpected, not knowing how to feel. It is something that this person's having a really hard time with. No, this is something that's really testing this person's faith. But they're trying to remain hopeful and not let it kind of break their spirit. Not let this possibility that you're seeing them as something that is kind of someone that's fallen off their pedestal here. And someone that's not very loving, or not uses their love in a good way. And it's hard for them, but they're really trying really hard. This is the wounded warrior here, trying to hold on to what it is they have, hold on to their faith, hold on to this understanding of who they are. And it's hard for this person. This person's struggling with that, because it's the main thing that I'm seeing in these cards. Okay, yeah. Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles. They're trying to work on this. There's an imbalance that's here. And I think the imbalance is, okay, this person sees you as someone that, however they felt or thought, they're trying to kind of wrap their head around. It's a possibility that you may not be flexible here in this connection, or you may be someone it's completely different on your thought process of how you feel towards them. May not be the same. And they're trying to kind of let that seep in and say, okay, if this person doesn't care about me, what if this person doesn't have any kind of emotions for me at all? And they're trying to face that as a reality that could be set into stone, and trying to work with that kind of energy. It's like this person's trying to mentally be prepared for anything. And they're trying to kind of convince themselves that it's actually really hard what this person's mentally trying to do. Because not only are they trying to stay in this knowing energy of possibilities and a bigger and a higher plan, you know, that's unfolding here, and that you two can come back together, but they're also trying to mentally wrap their head around the fact that you could have no emotion for them. And this could have been just kind of like this Knight of Wands, this player type of energy here, hot and cold kind of energy, kind of passionate in and out energy with them, and that was it. They're trying to kind of work with that feeling as well, so that they can be prepared for anything, basically. They don't want to have any kind of expectations here, okay? This person's trying to emotionally detach from any kind of expectation here with you, because I feel like this person's trying to prevent any kind of heartbreak in the future. Six of Wands, okay? Okay. There's the Five of Cups, so there's that sadness. This is the disappointment that this person feels about this fall from grace. They feel like, if you have ever put this person on a pedestal, which is a horrible place to be if you're on the other foot, Sounds like it wouldn't be, but it totally is, because it's putting you in a place to where no one else compares to you, and no one else compares to you. What everyone else does, in some way, shape, or form, you don't see as harshly. But when that person you put on the pedestal does, they're not equal to everyone else. You're making them higher than everyone else. So you have higher expectations for that person. It's not a good place to be. It's not a fun place to be. And I think this person is feeling the effects of that, because if you're seeing them, or they perceive you seeing them in a not so graceful way any longer, that fall from that pedestal, it's causing this Five of Cups, which is this disappointment, this sadness, this grief, regret. They could regret things. But this is that negativity that they're trying to not focus on. They're trying to release it with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. They want freedom from this. They want freedom from, if you're perceiving them in a negative way. It's like they wish they knew, or they wish you didn't, if you do, Queen of Cups in reverse. Because it causes pain. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is that unknowing, that cloudedness about not only it is how you feel about this person, but what this person, how you are perceiving this person feeling about you. This is the unknown energy here with this Ace of Swords. This person is very unaware of, this is again that energy though of them trying to see past any kind of illusions when it comes to their feelings, and kind of just, they're telling themselves, just be stuck in this place to where you just know. You know that you feel a certain way about this person, and that's just how you feel, and there's no way around it. So this person, I feel like, is kind of telling themselves, regardless of how you feel about them, they love you. And not letting kind of illusions get to that. Whereas before they might have, they might have questioned how they felt about you in the first place because of whatever change took place here between the two of you. When someone comes to you and says something negative about you in some kind of way, even though you don't feel that way, or you deny it, or whatever it is, later on, you're gonna be thinking about it, and you're gonna be questioning that. And I think this person kind of did that about their feelings for you because of whatever transpired, and they don't want to, but they also wish they knew how you felt. Awakening. This is the Judgment. So this is what I'm talking about this Knight of Wands and this, well, first off, I think this person undeniably feels this kind of passionate energy for you, and it's something that they're having the hardest time kind of pulling themselves away from. But also them trying to face this truth that this is how you are to them, or this is what they were to you. Like I said up here, they're trying to really, that's what I was referring to here with the stone that you chose here, with the sun and the moon. This is that whole reading. This person is trying to stay vigilantly aware of the information that they have and stay away from any kind of illusions that their mind creates. And they're weighing up those both options. They're weighing up this and that so that they can have this balance and move forward in the best direction that they can for themselves without giving way to one or the other. This is completely trying to surrender to the situation and staying true to your feelings, staying true to what it is that you want, but also being open to possibilities of you not feeling the same way that they do, and trying to be okay with that as well. So they're facing this truth, facing this judgment, facing a reality that this could have been just this once chance kind of relationship or connection here with you that wasn't going to last and that didn't have a lot of emotion behind it. It's not how they feel, but it's what they're trying to accept regardless, so they can be prepared. 9 of Wands. It's like saying, I'm just going to prepare myself for the worst and hope for the best. It's that. That's all it is. The 9 of, yeah. This is hard if you're not communicating with this person. Again, they're trying to not let, or if there's been kind of a conflict here, you know, the 8 of Wands is communication. It's forward motion or progress, right? Could come suddenly. When it's in reverse, it's like there's a delay in that, but there's a frustration that's building up behind it. And a change in communication, whatever this is, or progress or motion moving forward, is causing this person to really kind of pull on their faith. And this person is wore down. I have the 4 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is the sudden, with the Page of Cups and the 10 of Swords. See, this 10 of Swords here would be the ending. And this person thinks about how much they've invested into this connection with you, and having to walk away from anything emotional here. And that's hard. That's that 10 of Swords. This is that painful feeling, all 10 swords that this person feels when they think about that. They think about, boy, I've just invested a lot into this person, and I'm never going to get the love. I'm never going to get the, you know, what I wanted from this connection, or what I felt like I gave in this connection. It's not going to happen for me. And maybe things weren't exactly what they seemed they were. And this causes this 10 of Swords for this person, this thought, which is very painful. It's almost like a crisis mode too, because they think about all this effort that they put into this, you know, with that 7 of Pentacles. They think about all this work that they've put into this connection, and how it wasn't even what they thought it was. You know what I mean? That's painful. It's a deep wound. And possibilities is on top of that. With this Page of Cups, possibilities for some kind of an emotional message. Nothing big, it's a page, you know, so that's like, this is the hope that's on top of that 10 of Swords of, well, hopefully at some point there'll be some kind of new beginning here with that fish, and there'll be some kind of emotional, at least some kind of emotional offer that takes place, a possibility for that. See, that's that hopeful energy this person's holding on to. But this 4 of Swords is their overall bottom of the deck, okay? So there's it's having to be in that place to where you've been healing for a long period of time, kind of really thinking of every angle of the situation, trying to gather yourself back to whole, mind, body, and soul, kind of giving yourself rest and trying to regain your strength, and being in a place to where you still feel these misunderstandings, you still feel isolated, you feel lonely, you feel rejected, and having a hard time not feeling this way is what this person's experiencing. And I think most of it has to do with this middle of the deck right here. This lack of information pertaining to feelings. I'm going to see what this person would say to you. What would this person say to pile 2 if they could say anything, Spirit? You're so easy to see through. This person is very yeah, they just have this inner wisdom, this inner knowing. This could be an ancestral. It says ancient power. They could hold some kind of ancestral gift that they've tapped into here, but they have some kind of special knowing about things, and they can see straight through. Like that's what's so confusing here, is I think this person kind of feels like that you do care, and if you've said you didn't in some kind of way, that's very confusing for this person, and it's causing those illusions to it. It's adding to it. We also have I miss seeing you. I lied to you. They could have lied about how they felt, or they could have lied about I'm not coming back. They could have lied about actually, I might get a card for that, but I'm not coming back. This person is trying to, like I said, wrap their head around that. They're in this energy of allowing. I don't think this person's coming to chase you anytime soon. I think that they're in this Knight of Wands, and she's even setting down. You know, this warrior is over it. they're just over it. I know I was a distraction from your pain. See, this person feels like you could just be this Knight of Wands energy, this player, that kind of person, and may not have any kind of emotion towards them. And that's something they're trying to face, a truth that they're trying to wrap their head around. I'll wait for a sign from you. Yeah, see, they're waiting for you. They're not chasing you. They're not going to do that. I wish things could be different. Whoa. You are the best thing in my life. That's sad. What is that? Did y'all see that? There's this card behind there. I didn't even know it was there. I want you so badly. It was hiding. It was hiding. They don't want you to know that they still want you in that way. I'm going to tell you that passionate energy is there. That's funny. This is sad here, though. You were the best thing in my life. You could have been... I think this person kind of has that fear. That fear that they connected with someone they felt like was something that was really good, a really good thing in their life, or a really good thing, added something to their life, and that could have all been an illusion. That's what's kind of keeping them in this space of just accepting things, because this person definitely does not want their heart broken again. Okay, well, those came over kind of weird. We have I'm not available, and you did not break me. That's definitely that Knight of Wands energy. I regret lying to you again, and I know I made a mistake. I want to know what this is about. What is this I lied to you energy? That was fast. This is the Tower. Tell me more about the Tower. The Queen of Swords. That's the truth. That's communication. This person communicated something to you that I think that could have caused some pain or caused a change they feel like in the connection, and they wish they regret that. What was that about? What did they say? What did this person say with this Queen of Swords? What did they say to pile two? Two cards. Will you ever make things right? I know you've been watching me. This person could have accused you of something. This person could also have felt like they put a lot of wands on your back, put a lot of burdens on your back in some kind of way, with some kind of with the way that they communicated things to you. What else did this person? Oh, okay. I hope that you're happy. If this person kind of sent you like this ending here, maybe made you feel like this was your fault in some kind of way, I think that they regret that. I think that this person just regrets you're not a part of my plan. This person just regrets some kind of this communication that they had with you. However they expressed, I think it might be a little different for everybody. So however they expressed communication with you is something that they regret because they feel like there's things that they wish they wouldn't have said or how they said it. Queen of Swords can be kind of cutting sometimes when she's feeling hurt. Yeah, see, they don't want to walk away from this. They do want to walk away from any kind of conflict, though. And that's this awareness and forgiveness. This person wants forgiveness. They want to fix things between the two of you. Okay, so let's get some eyes in to see the future of the connection and Moonology. And then we'll get some initials. What's the future here for Paul 2 with this person in spirit? So we have patience, romance, future. Really? Hope. Let's see what this other stuff is. We have uncertainty at the bottom of the deck. We have family, isolation, wisdom, and crossroads. Guys, it's happening again. It's coming up again. There's someone that's close to you, like family, okay? Someone that's very close to you that in the future here, I think that you're going to kind of isolate yourself from in some kind of way because of some wisdom that you've gained. Some kind of wisdom that you've gained about this person or that you feel like you're seeing about this person is going to cause you to want to kind of isolate with them and make a decision how you want to move forward. This person, again, is still in this hopeful energy. There's having this patience here, and they feel this romance. They feel like these feelings are real and worth exploring. And you may in the future be in that same kind of space. You may not. I think this is kind of one of those things that's going to be kind of up to you and how you kind of want to proceed here. But most definitely, again, this person's still hopeful about your feelings. And they're still patient. And you know how I said that this person kind of feels like this knowing about things that are unfolding for you that need to kind of have time or go through? It could be this. There could be some kind of family situation that needs to be healed that you feel you're kind of wanting to isolate yourself from and to kind of make a wise choice moving forward with that. There's that Libra energy. Win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. There's that balance coming into play again. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Yeah. I think that, yeah, communication is key. And expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. That had to come out. So look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius is also here. So I do feel this union energy. I feel this win-win outcome. I don't know how long this is going to take. There's things that are in the background here that are going on, but this person is well aware of that. They're still being patient. You know, it says being willing to accept delay, know that anything worth having takes time. And I think that they feel like these feelings are real, and they want to explore things with you, and they're still hoping for the best outcome possible. And it's in the cards. You know, I think a big, powerful change is going to take place. A win-win outcome is going to happen. Justice will come into play here in some kind of way. This person's betting on that. But you have to bring love into this situation. I think this might be something that maybe kind of difficult for you because of how this person's kind of seeing you, and that maybe that's something that you obviously haven't expressed to this person before. Otherwise, why would they be kind of trying to figure that out? Or, you know, like they're in a place to where they're trying to, they're unclear about how you feel. So communication is key. Look at that. Full moon in Pisces, forgive. Trust in the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius, 2 Aquarius energies here. And go for it. We also have be proud of yourself, and is hidden underneath here. With the last quarter moon in Taurus, new moon in Aries, very grounded kind of energy there on top of this fire. You know, there may be some things that you need to communicate to this person with go for it here, and being brave with that Aries energy. Being proud of yourself and wherever it is that you are, or whatever it is that you've accomplished or you feel like you've kind of stepped into, so that you can communicate things clearly here with this person. Trusting in the universe, guys. Again, it's coming up again. Think it through. New moon in Gemini is also on the bottom of the deck. Whatever you communicate to this person, think it through. Think everything through. Obviously, there's a call for forgiveness here, and I think this forgiveness will bring this significant change with this person. But trusting in that, trusting in the universe and why this person's here in your life, and that there's a higher purpose for that. That's what this person's doing. You know, they're not putting any kind of expectations on anything. I don't think that, you know, you weren't a part of this person's plan. They weren't expecting, I feel like, you to be in their life. And I think that this person's kind of had a hard time kind of coping with the idea of you. And the, I think maybe you came into their life kind of abruptly. You know, there's a place where this person feels like, because of how things happen with you, it helps them to be more trusting in the situation, because wherever it happened here is something this person never imagined would happen. So it helps them to trust in the universe even more, you know, in that way. So we have X. This could be an X. E. Yeah, this definitely could be an X. This came out in pile 1 too. It's weird. We have M, O, another O. So you both could be completing some kind of cycle here. We have L, J, U, S, V, W or M again. E, there's we. G, A, and N. So we have vegan. This person could be a vegan. Let me get some of these key cards. I'm not seeing anything other than that. It's kind of an X. It's kind of standing out to me. But we have gratitude. Be thankful for where you are. Look at that. Judgment separates. That's strong here. Lovers. This could have been a lover and a friend. And guidance. Someone that helped. You need to follow your own inner guidance though as well. Stop identifying with it. That's pretty that's pretty bold, isn't it? And create. Stop identifying with it and create. There's a thought here that at some point you need to stop kind of analyzing the situation. Stop kind of trying to put it into your own perspective or plan, and just create something. Because I think sometimes, especially with this go for it energy, sometimes you just have to kind of do it, you know, to see how it's going to work out. Spirit will get you the rest of the way. You just have to have that thought first, you know. Dearest you, the common saying, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attracted to a specific outcome. This is exactly what I'm talking about here. Stop judging too the situation over and over. Do not take this world too personally, for you are the one of the many co-creators here. Co-create. To play and to have fun with many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know that the outcome doesn't matter as much as the presence that you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through it. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear your world loosely, or will you let it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. That's a significant message here, is that Spirit has a plan. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys here. I also see love in the bowl. There's definitely love here, guys. This person most definitely has love for you. That's very apparent. They're trying to cope with that, is the deal. That's what they're doing. They're trying to cope with the love that they have for you. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff here. I mean, you can spell some love, some loves. This person's fighting because I think this person kind of feels like you cared about them. And even though they're trying to wrap their head around the reality of the situation, they're still holding on to this hope, which isn't a bad thing. They're just trying to, again, not get their hopes up, but stay optimistic. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope this resonates. I hope it makes sense. Yeah, that's all I have, guys. If you want a personal reading from me, my information for that is in the description box. And thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and your support and your kindness. And I hope to see you soon. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the Tarot of Curious Creatures and this moon moss agate, then this is your reading. So I'm going to put this right there. And before we get into tarot, we're going to go ahead and get some animal oracles to kind of give me an overall look at how you are actually feeling about this person and this connection. How are you kind of feeling about them? And then we'll get tarot to get more in depth about how this person's feeling about you. But this is a better way for you to be able to know for sure if this is going to be your reading or not. So I want you to be thinking about that person. Kind of put them in your mind's eye. And just kind of focus on them for a minute. So we have Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up, number 2. So I feel like you're in a position to where you're kind of feeling, I mean, obviously there's some sort of urgency here. I think that you see this person as being in this kind of space of transformation, growth, in themselves and kind of where they're kind of taking themselves. It's like you may see this person, look at this person and think that their life seems like it's getting to a place to where they're kind of reshaping who they are, what kind of person they are. Almost like a more expressive kind of way too, because the way that this antelope is transforming here, you can see that there's either these little lines that are at the bottom, and they kind of look like lightning bolts or just a breakage here. So this person could have, you see them as someone that's kind of coming out of something that was destructive for them, or they're either that or they're maybe both, but they're coming from a place that some kind of destruction in their life was caused, that's transformed them into someone else, into someone that's more authentic to who they are. Definitely a lot of more self-expression that's there than there was before. It's kind of like a glow up in a way, you know, kind of this person finding their own balance within. Okay. You may feel as if, you may be kind of watching this person just change into someone else, just like right in front of you. Just becoming a lot more different from who they used to be. And I think that's something that's kind of, it's weird that I want to say like weighing on you in some kind of way. Maybe you feel like they're kind of moving away from you. Like their life is kind of speeding up and you feel like yours hasn't really changed much. Tell me more about this. How's Paul want to feel about this person? The crowning. Intuition, threshold, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. This is what I'm talking about. Like this is like something that you're just watching this person like be born into someone else, turn literally into someone else. And I'm honestly not picking up on exactly how you really are feeling about this, as much as I am that you're just kind of mesmerized by this idea that how this person's changed. Like being very stuck on that. Kind of feeling, at a seat at the table. It's kind of like you feel like you've just sit here and watched this unfold. And this person just gradually like move away from you. And you're still in this process of kind of trying to wrap your head around that. I just think that you're kind of having a hard time. I want to get a card for this, for your energy here. Because I'm not picking up on so much of how you're feeling about this person, about them doing that, as much as, like I said, as I am just that they're changing quickly. How's Paul 2 feeling about this person? Overall energy, please. The Lovers. You love this person. That's how you feel about them. You may feel like this person is someone that is was a lover at some point. This could have been someone that you should share a really deep connection with. And this is also a choice. You may feel very like this person in different ways. You may feel like this person is just like your match, your partner. And I think feeling this way is what's so devastating here to you, because I do feel like this person is kind of ran away from you in some kind of way. And I think that you having these deep feelings for this person and seeing them in this way is something that you may be trying to kind of shed, and trying to wrap your head around this new version of them and who they are now versus to who they were for you. And it's like hard to believe to you how far this has changed for this person. So how does this person feel towards you? How does this person feel towards Paul 3? Any feeling, what kind of energy overall for Paul 3's person? The Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Judgment. I think that you have kind of I think that you're holding a type of resentment over this person. I'm going to tell you why. Because 20 is judgment in tarot. And so you have 2 2s here, by the way. This is telling me 2 different things. If this 2 is like High Priestess energy, then there's a mystery around all this. That I think that's where that kind of resentment is coming from. You don't really understand why this kind of all took place in the first place. I'm going to see if something comes out in advice for that with you. This person is more in a playful energy. And I think this person is kind of not telling you exactly everything or the full truth is what you feel. That's that resentment that I was feeling or picking up on. But I think that this person here feels like there's just in this playful kind of energy. And that's their truth about you. That's how they feel about you. They just feel this friendliness with you. And maybe bits and pieces of what this person feels is true to them. I think that I mean by that is this person maybe kind of analyzing this connection with you and what feelings they feel like are there and what aren't, kind of what's true to them and in their heart. And I think they're still kind of going through this and still trying to kind of figure this out. This person's definitely ran away from you. Both of these cards show that. I see you as this person here in the background. So this person could be a water sign. You could have a lot of fire, maybe even, but earth in your chart. You could have a lot of earth in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you could be one of those. But this person, I mean, they're in a playful energy. It's more of a friendly energy, though, is what I'm feeling. Let me see what card will come out for them from Rose Oracles. Pile 3, this person, please. Pile 3's person, please. Release the petals. Transformation, death, rebirth, shedding, and all change. Most definitely, this is advice, but it's also the middle connecting energy as well. Definitely, this release the petals here with this, obviously this transformation, death, and rebirth. Yeah, you're dead on with this person. Your card actually even says birth and rebirth as well. So definitely this person's recognizing that this connection is definitely something that has changed for them in some kind of way. But I think this is mostly focused on them, mostly focused on their transformation that they've undergone here, and kind of they're shedding the old and kind of in a place to where everything's trying to change for them in their lives. And I think that that's where they kind of want to be. We have the Great Mother surrendered to the mystery, fall into her arms. And as a connecting energy, it's almost like, you know, I said that about the High Priestess here with you, which is the same kind of energy this has given me. It's like surrendering to the mystery of this connection, to the mystery of where this connection's headed. I think that you're trying to get into that place, but I think it's a lot harder for you because you feel like this person kind of backed away quickly, unexpectedly even. And for this person, it's almost like they are just trying to kind of be in this energy of just kind of living their life or changing their life or working on their life in some kind of way and wanting to kind of just have like a friendship or a playfulness with you, but not wanting to kind of like be real serious. And it's because this person's trying to go through some kind of transformation. So they're focused on that. This person's very much focused on themselves at this moment and how they're growing. And even though that's, I feel like, really hard for you to kind of be in that place, I do feel like you are trying to fall into the mystery of, you know, just kind of putting your hands up and saying, I guess my only option here is just kind of to leave it up to God or leave it up to the universe, and, you know, whatever happens kind of happens, because I feel like you don't feel like you have a lot of different choices here, because I feel like you feel like this person kind of went away from you pretty quickly. So let's get some tarot. I know I got super quiet. I just got out of channeling all that, and I was like, sometimes you don't even know what you just said. I'm trying to let it sink in for a second. So let's see what this person, what does this person feel? You may really like the way this person smells. I don't know why I want to say that, but I keep smelling like heavy perfume kind of smell. It could just be my candle, but it is, you know, I listen and pay attention to everything that happens to me in a reading, so I have to say what I'm feeling. So you could like the way this person smells, or it could be very luring to you in some kind of way. Okay. How does pile 3 person feel towards them? Yeah, look at that. 2 of Swords. There's that decision. That 2 again as well. Now you have 2, 2, 2 out here. So you're in the right place at the right time. This person feels like they're in the right place at the right now in their life. And they feel, or you feel as if you may not feel comfortable with where you are, but you are starting to have that trusting and knowing that you guess that you're in the right place. So how are they feeling about you? We have the 2 of Swords here, so that's that. I feel like there's an indecisive energy here, to be honest with you. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So how does this person feel about you? Okay, let me get one more. Put that off for one more minute. Okay, well, so notice that we have 2 5s here. So I want to bring up the fact that I think this person, there is a little bit of conflict here, but the good thing is that these are both in reverse because this person's kind of wanting to come out of this or want to move on past whatever kind of conflict that you maybe have with them. They're trying to figure out if what decision they should make with you. And I think that they feel as if you may be someone that they feel like you're, how do I explain this? They feel like that you are kind of being selfish about what it is that you want from this connection. And there's an inability here for you to be able to kind of see their point of view or see where they are or see what decision they made for themselves and what direction they're headed. And they feel as if, like, for them, it's a struggle to get through to you in some kind of way about where they are and what they're kind of wanting. They see you as somebody like this Queen of Pentacles. It's a male, female, it doesn't matter. It's just a grounded kind of energy of someone that is kind of, you know. Now I want to be clear before I say anything else. This is how your person feels, okay? And there's conflict around this energy. So that says they haven't fully kind of decided about this, but they feel like that you are someone that's being very stubborn about the way that you're proceeding, whatever happened here in this connection, and how they've kind of moved on, and why they're in this place. And there's a lot of struggle with getting through to you with that. There's heavy misunderstanding here about the way that the two of you are kind of perceiving one another. What's the 2 of Swords here? Flipped over on my hand. The 9 of Swords, yeah. This person, there is a sense to this person that they feel like they want to trust their inner knowing and guidance, but they're also kind of, there's a little sense to them that they could be making the wrong decision, a bad decision. They feel as if they're kind of sitting kind of at a crossroads. And moving to the final step, the 10, is kind of nerve-wracking for them because they don't know if moving on to the next step and ending things completely would be the smartest thing to do for them. It's kind of like they don't want to have to do that. They don't want to have to completely cut things off here with you. This person's actually wanting to maintain this friendly kind of energy here, because they are going through this transformation. I don't think they've completely let go of the thought or idea of you, but there's this really, it's coming up again, this really kind of stubborn like energy that they feel from you, that they're having a really hard time kind of getting through to you. And they don't, I mean, it's a battle. It's just a battle. It's a big battle. And they're at the point now to where they know that they need to make this next change. And to get to that next change, they have to make this choice, and it causes a lot of stress. You have 2 5s here, which is about coming out of conflict, because they're both in reverse. So again, that loss that they're afraid of, that change that they're afraid of, and that facing a conflict as well. This person could be avoiding you because of that. But the 9s themselves are about, you know, things kind of nearing a completion, getting to that 10 point. Here you would have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So an ending with that being a burden that they want to kind of release. They definitely want to, I mean, they want to come out of this. They just are looking at things, I think, a lot different than you are. And they feel like they're not looking at things like they wished you would, so that you could get to a better place. It's like they battle with, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. They battle with this miscommunication. You know, you may be kind of impulsive with this person, and that's something that they want to like get out of that. I have to say that, you know, they want that to change. Okay, they want the communication between the two of you, and maybe the hastiness of that, or the impulsiveness of the words that you speak with one another. There's something about your communication that they want to move in a more positive direction. That's something that this person desires. They feel like y'all have a hard time communicating with one another. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, King of Cups. They feel like that they know that you care about them. They know that you love them. But they feel like that you're very selfish, or being very stubborn about the way that you want this connection to be, which is the King of Cups. I mean, you want this to be something that is emotionally balanced between the two of you. There's a strong bond or connection here. And you're wanting this other person to be kind to you and be, you know, have compassion for you. And they're like, you know, I just don't feel like I can do that, because the communication's not great, and there's been conflict here between us, but it's like you kind of don't see that. That's what they're wanting you to kind of see. You have the Magician here in reverse. This person is pulling on every single thing that they have in them to try to get to a place of understanding here. And I have to be honest, I feel like this person is kind of, feels like this connection's kind of going on a downward spiral in some kind of way. There's a loop that's here that kind of keeps repeating, and there's not an understanding that's taking place. This is just, I feel like this is two people that are having a hard time seeing each other's side, but wanting to compromise at the same time, but neither one's wanting to give in any kind of way. And honestly, I think that's how you kind of feel, but I think that this person, again, I mean, it's funny because the two of you, I feel like both kind of want the same outcome, sorta, which is peace, which is this energy, fall into her arms, surrender. But now how the two of you see that piece is very different. I think that they are recognizing that you see them as someone that's grounded in their life, that's not, that you don't want going anywhere, but there's conflict here that you're not trying to better or change, is the way that they see it. And I feel like you would say, I'm doing everything I can. But there's an impulsiveness here that this person is wanting to change, wanting you to change. And maybe even the idea of what the connection is currently. Because this, we said up here, the truth of it is there's this friendship energy that's here. But I think that you're kind of wanting to go full force. So I don't know if this is someone that's you're wanting to come back into your life, or if this is like a new connection. I feel like there's history here, obviously, because you have obviously there was some kind of conflict that took place. So yeah, the Seven of Swords. I don't think this person quite trusts you, and that's part of what they're conflicted with internally. I think this person kind of feels like in any conflict that you may have, when it comes to kind of making amends or having a peaceful resolution, they feel as if you're just trying to get what you want out of that situation, or you're just trying to be strategic into like getting away with something. Like not having to confront the conflict, just wanting the resolution. See this person with this Nine of Swords here, with this line in the middle, and how she's kind of just, throwing her, and he's throwing his hands up in the air. It's like this person's very frustrated sitting in between these two energies here. There may be some kind of conflict over trust in this person when it comes to you and them. I think that's something else that they are trying to get you to understand, is that they don't fully trust you. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse. They feel like you're not being flexible. They feel like you are just dead set in your ways, and there is no flexibility to you. There is no taking responsibility here in some kind of way. They just feel like what the two of you want is very different. Emotionally, and what you want as far as this connection goes, grounded wise. They're both very different. It's almost like somebody saying, I want to start small to kind of build up that trust or kind of mend the situation. And the other person's saying, okay, but they don't. And then the other person gets real frustrated, and they're like, quit pushing me kind of energy. That's what all this is right here. And then here it's like they start to develop, well, there's no way this is ever going to work, because we want different things here. But either way, they feel like one of you is trying to get out of the situation. If you make amends, okay, if you reconcile, there's amount of somebody's going to end up winning. That's the way that this connection is kind of going here. This is like a fight you would have with your ex, where one of you wants to get back together and the other one doesn't. Or the other one says, okay, but under these terms, and the other one's like, I don't want that. There's a frustrating kind of energy that's here. Tell me about the King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Pushing for that solid new start. Like one of you wants this grounded thing here. So tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Actually, yeah. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel as if, like this person feels like you think that they're being selfish. Yeah, 5 of Cups. This person's kind of just disappointed, I feel like, in how things kind of have turned out here. I mean, this is a sad energy. This is like a failure, you know, feeling regret. Maybe y'all keep kind of restarting and then it doesn't ever kind of work out quite exactly like you want it to. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands in reverse. There's the Queen of Cups. There's your counterpart in reverse. The emotional part of this connection is the struggle here between the two of you, because one of you is wanting to give and the other one's not. One of you was wanting to express and have a new start, and the other one's in a place to where they're being defensive and standing their guard, even though that's very extremely hard and they're having to pull on that inner strength. But getting tired of the emotional pull and pull here. This is someone that's emotionally drained. You know, this is someone that is not expressing their self because they feel like they don't have anything left to express. I mean, they're just drained because of this struggle. It's hard too, because I think this person's struggling with trying to manifest what they want in this connection with you, because I don't feel like they feel exactly they know for sure what that is. And what they do want, they can't get, which is just to start small, or, you know, start like in a brand new, all over in some kind of way. What they want, they can't manifest because I think you keep coming on so strong to this person. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Ace of Pentacles. See, this is the decision, is the new beginning with you. It brings them a lot of anxiety and it brings them a lot of stress, especially if there's any kind of new beginning with you when it comes to an opportunity with this person in some kind of way to share or express something or give something. With that Pentacle. And the change that that would bring is something that this person causes this person some anxiety. And they haven't made that decision yet. Tell me about the Magician in reverse. Well, that was fast. The Star. Yeah, that's the future. They don't know for sure if they want to have this future with you, and they're losing hope in how things can kind of turn around. You know, the manifestation they've been trying to have in this connection here hasn't turned around in the way that they kind of wanted it to. There's a resistance on your part. We have Justice in the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. This person's not in a place to where they're holding their self back. They're trying to be like honest here in this connection and not like give you some kind of an illusion that something can kind of take hold, or that, you know, you're going to get what you want here. They want to come out of this 3 of Swords in reverse. They want to overcome this and forgive and have forgiveness take place. To them, that's what can be justified. But they definitely, again, they don't want to give you any kind of illusions about the possibilities of this connection, because they don't want to restrict you or keep you back from something that could bring you fulfillment. Because there is an amount of care. This person does feel like they care about you. They just have this understanding of things just keep kind of cycling and not coming together in the way that they would want them to. And to them, they see that as this connection is just not something that's meant to be, because it's not working out. Yeah, it's like you can hear the frustration behind my voice. It's Let's see what this person would say to you. Okay. So what would this person say to pile 3? Thank you for leaving me. So that's a shadow card. Something may have happened in this connection where this person felt like you left them. They may have actually seen that as something that's caused this huge shift in them and what their worth is. If you were the one that kind of left them in the past, what they kind of deserved was kind of that boost they needed to kind of have more fulfillment in their life. Guys, some of y'all, these roles could be reversed, by the way. I bury myself in work to forget you. So this person just kind of, I feel like everybody kind of does that, but putting yourself into other things to try to help get through this. See, it's just near you is intoxicating because this person does see you as a counterpart. You did too. We saw that with the Lovers, but with the King and Queen of Cups here, but the emotions aren't in balance with one another right now. So we have, you speak to me through music. This person might like music and they hear songs about you a lot, or that remind them of you. I hide behind material things. Kind of goes with, I bury myself in work to forget you. This person could be someone that kind of does that, you know, hide behind material things, and that keeps them occupied or busy as well. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I mean, there is anxiety here that this person feels with you. Because ultimately, I think they just want this forgiveness, you know, so that, look, we need to let each other go. This is what I'm talking about. Because they feel like it's just not coming together like they want it to. I don't know what to say, and I know that you're watching me. So you may feel like, or this person may know that you're watching them if you're trying to spy on them or keep up with them. Especially if they have any kind of social platform of some sort. You and I were too young, and I hope that you will see. I hope that I will see you sometime again. I don't react when people mention you. There's a thought that this person hopes that things will change eventually here in the future. There's a little bit of like this energy of this person kind of having this wishful thinking that things are going to turn around, or that you're going to like change the way that you're seeing things, or maybe sometime or somehow the two of you are going to come back together in some kind of way. And maybe that's just, there needs to be time between here and then. I mean, there's a hopefulness here. Future of the connection, please. Control. This person's trying to take charge of their destiny. They're trying to take charge of their life. They're in an amount of control and kind of energy right now, making decisions for themselves. Yeah, look, healing an ex-partner. See? This person wishes that the two of y'all can kind of, bottom of the deck energy, heal past and forgive whatever transpired here, so that that friendship could kind of come back up. I think there's an amount of this person kind of wanting an opportunity to make an effort towards happiness and reconciliation, but it has to be safe for this person to love, and that's a heavy challenge for them right now, because they don't feel nurtured in this connection. They don't feel, it's not that they don't feel the love, it's the way that they feel the love is not what they're wanting. And that's the challenge here between the two of you. They don't feel safe enough to reconcile with you right now. And they're still learning to trust. They do feel like if you got back to, you know, in some sense, got to be around one another even, that would help. But they can't, they feel like they can't be around you for, I guess, too long before conflict kind of takes place. This is what they're hopeful for, to have an opportunity to make an effort in the future to make things better. But there's a level of control going in this right now. It's like this person just wants to give this time. Can I have advice, please, for pile 3? We have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Yeah, there's you know, you always have to think about when things kind of cycle like that and they keep not working, that it may be a possibility that the two of you kind of just need this time of separation so that you can kind of heal within and change maybe even the way that you're kind of perceiving things, or kind of heal past a lot of those wounds that keep coming up. When stuff is so fresh, it's hard to kind of mend a wound when it's so, you know, it has to have time to heal. Just like a wound that's on your body has to have time to heal. And I think that's part of the struggle here, is this person's trying to figure out if they can kind of heal past some things here. But because of the impulsive nature towards you and the wanting to have a solid new start with this person, they feel blocked off from that ability to be able to kind of allow that time for that healing to take place, to know how to move forward. You know, that's why we started with the Two of Swords. You have all those twos up there. They're trying to kind of trust in the way things are kind of unfolding, trust in their inner knowing, and if they don't feel safe or comfortable, they're going to continue to protect themselves. Addiction, yeah. Twin flame. This could be your twin flame. But they feel like, with this addiction here, they feel like that you could be just, I mean, there is a very strong attachment here, and I think this person feels like you are someone that just has a very strong attachment to them. They do see this, I mean, take twin flame out of it and just think a divine counterpart. I mean, they do see this and recognize this deep connection with you. But they also feel like there's some kind of like addictiveness, like an obsessiveness that is kind of goes into that. And they're trying to still kind of understand that or wrap their head around that. How you feel about them. Retreat, time spent alone in nature and to recharge. Yeah, this is the energy I'm talking about. Spending this time apart from one another so that you can have healing take place and understanding take place without someone constantly being in your face, in your ear, in your, you know, in your head, kind of separating yourself. We solve problems that way. You know, separating yourself from the problem, kind of thinking about it, and, you know, analyzing things, analyzing different perspectives, and then coming back to it, you'll see things in a completely different way. This is how this person's mental space is. This is how they're working and processing through things. And it's like you keep kind of coming in there and disrupting that is keeping them in this repetitive cycle. Any more advice for pile 3? Healing, again. Yeah, you need to be focused on your own healing right now. You need to kind of step away so that you can recharge your own batteries here. There's things that you need to kind of revisit that's causing you to feel this way towards this person, this dependency that you feel towards this person. Put the computer away. Working less will strengthen your relationship. I feel like basically what this is saying is that you need to kind of back off of distracting yourself and focus on healing at this time, because, you know, soulmate. Two things I got from this card. One of them is that they're saying to kind of put yourself in this idea, if this is your soulmate and you feel like that you will come back together, then you will come back together. But right now you just need to be in the here and now and know that they already are a part of your life and that they'll come back around. The other thing I got from that is that for some of you, you may have a soulmate here that comes into play with this. And if you would kind of work on healing and put away with the work or whatever this is for you, whatever distraction this is here for you. Not saying not work, but I mean, whatever you're distracting yourself with, and you know what that is. They're all different coping mechanisms here. Then you need to kind of work on this healing. And it's very possible that for some of you, there could be another soulmate that comes into play here. this could, I'm not just talking about romantic, this could be just a friend, you know, that could help with this healing here. Soulmate, please. The sun, that's Leo energy. The sun is, well, it's, yeah, we have the Eight of Cups now at the bottom of the deck. This person is definitely walking away from this connection for now. This sun energy is, in order for you to kind of complete this kind of healing cycle, you need to kind of focus not only on yourself, but there may be a soulmate, a friend, something like this in your vicinity. Could be a Leo energy, could be a fire sign even, but that has the same kind of energy that you have, that can kind of bring out this more playfulness to you, where you can kind of just focus on your own happiness right now and building up your success and kind of enjoying where you are. So this could be, you know, someone romantic or someone that has interest in you, but just kind of putting yourself into this place while you're here. Because if you don't, you could regret it later. And if you regret it later, it's going to be because this person never came back to you and you spent all this time focused in on this person and it ended up not working out anyways. And then the resentment comes in. So you need to really just kind of stay here focused on yourself for now. Cards. I'm going to get some Moonology to get more advice. Advice. Oh, that came out fast. Reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Yeah, that's what you need to be doing right now. It's kind of just reflecting on what what your happiness is, what your happiness looks like. That's what this person's doing. They're focusing on their life. They're focusing on their growth, transforming things in their life. You know, looking towards what it is that they want in their life and changing things. This new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. So yeah, do the same thing. Keep going, keep growing, keep kind of exploring things for yourself. We also have a take inspired action, full moon in Virgo. There's those grounded energies I was talking about. This take inspired action is, again, you kind of stepping into this place to where you're focused on your own fulfillment and your own happiness and taking action towards things that you feel inspired to kind of do and play out. I feel like I'm missing some kind of cards. Oh. Let's get some Moonology. Well, that was fast. New moon in Aries, it's time to take action again. They're definitely wanting you to step in this Emperor kind of energy here, okay, and take the lead of your own life. Gain your stability, gain your security, get yourself under control, get the situation under control, get your life under control, build up that confidence within yourself. And I feel like even if this person doesn't come back, at least you'll be in a very good position in your life and you'll be able to continue moving forward and not feel that resentment and not feel that pain as much, because you'll know your worth and your value. But I think because you've been focused on this person changing their worth and value, you've been less focused on yourself in that way. You need to kind of step up here. They're asking you to step in this Aries energy. You know, take control of self and keep moving forward, doing things for yourself. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a postcard from Spirit. We'll get some key cards and some initials. Can I have a postcard, please, from Spirit for pile 3? Okay. Well, they gave me 2. I'm actually going to read them both because I feel like you need it, to be honest with you. After reading like this, I do. Take flight. Yeah, they're asking you desperately to reflect on your own priorities here. And you could have some kind of a opportunity coming up to start something new for yourself, success, because they're definitely, sun is here too, guys. They most definitely, Spirit is wanting you to focus on your own success and good fortune to build up this confidence. Okay. who knows, you may get to that point to where you look back and this person's wanting to come back to you and you feel too good for them at that point. You know, wouldn't that feel good? You have to kind of put yourself into focusing on yourself because of that. Okay, dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Oh my God, I love these cards. They're always so perfect for the reading. There's always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more. To every story and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of argument and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be led. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to maintain open to another point of view. No matter what, you'll be presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. So, wow, that's crazy. I've never read this card either. With love. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we know, love you. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I just got seriously messed up there. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so that better things can replace what wouldn't have worked out in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Yes, they are. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and the source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Well, if those weren't my gosh, you couldn't ask for better cards from Spirit for this reading. I feel like those were just kind of dead on. And also you have this protected here, and they literally say the same thing. You are safe and divinely guided. It says it twice here. This amount of protection, I feel like, is something very important, because I do feel like you feel completely abandoned by this person. And they're wanting to say that you could just be being protected by their energy in some kind of way that's unknown to you. You know, y'all aren't aligned with one another right now. Not saying that couldn't happen in the future. We saw that was kind of there, but you aren't aligned with one another right now. And who's to know what comes between now and then? We always have free will. Empower yourself. Yes, definitely. Healing. Yep, you need to focus on your own healing here. Gentle okayness. Be easy on yourself, and any mistakes that you've made or any abandoned, isolating, lonely feeling that you're feeling, be easy on yourself. Forgive them. Okay, forgive them. They want you to forgive them for, these are messages from Spirit, guys, so they want you to kind of forgive them for yourself. Appreciate yourself and how far you've come. Simplicity. So quit overthinking things, I feel. You're on the right track. I am appreciated. I appreciate self, and I am appreciated. This is like a affirmation that you need to keep kind of telling yourself. We have surrender here again. Remember, this was a connecting energy and intimacy. I think that you're lonely. I think that you wish that you could have intimacy here with this person. You need to kind of surrender that over. I feel like there is also this kind of soulmate that's here in your background here that would possibly help you with that if you're open to it. Okay. Well, looky there. Y'all have 5. 5 is that number of change, that number of conflict that came up, loss that you feel. But there needs to be an overall change here in this connection when it comes to you and how you're seeing things and how you're seeing yourself. We have SINIU, TA, 3 A's, triple A. You need to call on your spirit guides, call on God, pray, meditate, think about it. That's how you kind of heal. That's that healing process. Everybody kind of handles things like that in different ways. But you can, meditate to kind of learn how to meditate to clear your mind. Definitely helps. Yeah. So I guess I'm going to leave y'all here. I know I just kind of cut that off, but I guess that's where I'm ending it. So I'm going to leave you here. I don't know what all I can spell from here. I'm just going to hold them up for you guys. This could be initials, or they could just spell something out, or, whatever. They don't have to mean anything. Just an added part of the reading. So, okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Good luck to you guys. I hope this helps. I know this wasn't probably what you wanted to hear, but it's definitely where you are. And I want you to put forward the emphasis on the sun energy, okay? And feeling that you need to kind of walk away from this so that you can focus on your own success. I feel like there's an opportunity here for you guys to be successful or have good fortune in some kind of way moving forward. And even, material wise, or just your happiness in general. Just stay in that driven energy, that Aries energy, and kind of focus on self and focus on staying inspired and moving towards bettering yourself, transforming yourself, kind of like this person is. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that this resonates for you guys. And if you want a personal reading from me, my information for that is in the description box. Just shoot me an email, send you back all the info. And yeah, that's all I have. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always. And I hope to see you soon.